Lord! Right, man, who remembers black-eyed peas, man? Man, I used to jam black-eyed peas in my car, my very first car that I ever had when I was 18 years old. I used to bang black-eyed peas. They used to always make club bangers, man. will.i.am, Fergie, man, they used to make crackers, man. And they've just come back with new song, like 2 new songs. I'm doing the other one as well. But let's start with this one, Black Eyed Peas Action, man. Never heard of this. Someone actually mentioned it, and when I saw Black Eyed Peas, I'm like, oh my God, I haven't done Black Eyed Peas in so long. I didn't even know they were still around. So, hey, let's rock and roll. Let's see what they've got, man. Let's go down memory lane. Black Eyed Peas Action. As you know, this is Grade the Form, and we're grading all music on 3 specific categories, which is sound, lyrics, and obviously vocal ability of the artist. Let's see what we got here, man. I haven't seen, and I love will.i.am, man. A lot of people don't know. The man's a super intelligent dude. will.i.am he's an entrepreneur, he's an innovator. The man's super sharp, man, super creative. I actually really love him. So, hey, but I haven't seen him in a while, so let's see what we got, man.
Grade the Form.
This video is made with the Deepfake technology. Do not believe everything you see. Okay, I can agree with that.
Infinity.
Hey!
It's time for some action.
You know this is Black Eyed Peas when they started the beat like that. They're just infamous for making club bangers, and you can already see this is a club banger. You can see as it started, it's a club banger. Let's go.
Infinity.
Hey!
It's time for some action. It's time for some action.
Hey!
It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction.
What's going on here?
It's time for some action. It's time for some action. It's time for some action.
Oh my God, is this guy playing on the Bollywood films, man? They're so, like, ridiculously exaggerated, but they're entertaining for some reason. Like, they're so heavily exaggerated to the point of stupid. But you know, some things get taken so exaggerated, they become so stupid that they're actually funny to watch. You know what I mean? So he's playing on the Bollywood vibe here. Okay.
Give me action. Give me satisfaction.
Come on, man, you got a convertible over there and people are firing fucking machine guns at you. Not one bullet hits you. Come on, dude.
Give me satisfaction. Give me action.
Really? Really? You pick up a car?
Come on. Think about to go Rambo. Feeling like Cobra Commando. Up in the spot, took more shots, drank. Now we're about to reload the ammo. Live life like a vandal. No detox, we lit like a candle. Straight savage cannibals, animals. Burn the roof down with the flammables. Woof. We done lost our man, this planet. Of the apes, we bananas, manics up in it.
I love how exaggerated this is. This is so fucking fun. This is so much fun. I love the fact that this is so overly exaggerated, man. This is awesome.
We done lost our man, this planet. Of the apes, we bananas, manics up in it thick like bandits. We about to blow up the bitch volcanic. Woo! That's Hawaii 5-0. Yo, that's the style I know. Yo, yeah, I got the pyro. I go Americano psycho.
Oh my God, this is Hawaii 5-0. Isn't that sort of show? I've got the Americano, I'm going psycho. I've got the pyro, meaning that I'm going to create the fireworks. He's also fucking spitting on this over here, man. Come on, man.
That's Hawaii 5-0. Yo, that's the style I know. Yo, yeah, I got the pyro. I go Americano psycho. Thriller. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's
iconic scene, that flip with taking the gun from another officer while still in the car. I've seen that in other movies before. It's super iconic. He is following this whole Bollywood script to the T, man. I love will.i.am. I promise you, he's so entertaining.
It's time for some action. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's time for some black.
doing rapid fire with a shotgun. How many shells can your shotgun take, Will? How many shells? Come on. He goes brr, brr, with a shotgun. Come on.
Give me action. Give me satisfaction. Give me action. Come on. Living life big is to capture.
Say what you like. Say what you like, man. But I'll guarantee you, if you're in your 20s and you listen to this song in a club, right, you are going to move to this track. This is one of those just club bangers. You know, when you're actually in a club and you're buying a drink and whatever else, and this and a song like this comes on the dance floor, everybody flocks to the dance floor because it's one of those bouncing tracks, man. I'll tell you one thing, I would have been dancing on speakers to this in my 20s, guaranteed. I also had an insane sound system in my car, in my first car. My sound system in my first car cost more than my car, funny enough. And I promise you I'd be rattling the bolts off my car at that time. It's not for me anymore, essentially, but I can appreciate this. This takes me down memory lane.
Come on. Living life big is to capture. Came up from the subtraction. Now I'm just skiing up in Aspen. That means I'm cooler than Alaskans.
100% a toy car. Did you see that? Did you see that? It looks like a thing, and then check out.
Living life big is to capture. Came up from the subtraction. Now I'm just skiing up in Aspen.
100% a toy car.
That means I'm cooler than Alaskans. Cool. Chicks freeze when I'm passing. Hey, if you wanna know, if you're asking, yo, I'm Filipino and a black man. But to be more exact, I smash it, get wild, drinking, spastic, action flick, stuntman, fantastic, black cop piece, Marvel did a classic.
Oh my god, the flow on that is sickening. Wait a second.
I'm Filipino and a black man. But to be more exact, I smash it, get wild, drinking, spastic, action flick, stuntman, fantastic, black cop piece, Marvel did a classic, zombie chronicles, hip hop classic.
Did he just turn a whole bunch of bullets into a grenade? Did he just turn a whole bunch of bullets into a grenade? Come on, bro. You need to work for the U.S. National Defense Force, man. Come on, man. If you can do that with weaponry, let's go.
Beast Marvel did a classic, zombie chronicles, hip hop classic. Yeah, bitch, I'm from Manila. To the club, I'm a killer.
Told you, club song. To the club, I'm a killer. This man can. This guy makes club bangers again and again and again. I don't think Fergie's with them anymore. Sorry, my knowledge on Black Eyed Peas kind of withered in my 20s. I hadn't heard of them for a long time, but I don't think Fergie's gone her own way. But hey, man, Will.i.am is still sick, man. He's a highly intelligent guy, man. I read a couple of things about this man. He's an entrepreneur, he's an innovator, he's a creator, he's unbelievably creative. My kind of character, man. I love this kind of people, man. Breaking the barriers of creativity. Let's go, man.
Ape shit like gorilla, walked in like Godzilla, thriller. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's time.
That is 100% going to be a dance move. Unfortunately, that is 100% going to be a dance move in a club, right? 100% you can have the whole dance floor doing this in the club. 100%. Thanks, Will. That's 100%. All the 20-year-olds are going to be doing that in a club.
Give me satisfaction. It's time for some. It's time for some. It's time for some action. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's time for some. Give me action. Give me satisfaction. Give me action. Come on.
The guns are just firing on their own. They're firing on their own and they're probably hitting every target.
Tab walked in with a poncho, straight Indian like Tonto. Yeah, bring the bitch down like Ponto. Yeah, then I get wild like a Bronco.
You gotta admit, this beat is fucking hard. Fucking hard. This is a club beat through and through, man. This is fucking hard beat, this, man.
Indian like Tonto. Yeah, bring the bitch down like Ponto. Yeah, then I get wild like a Bronco. Whoa, no white snow in a nostril. No Coco, no Blanco. No. I stay like Sato, get money, make money, put it in the banco. I get them dollars, dineros, commas and commas commas and zeros. Numero uno primero. Told him I'm not a pendejo, no.
I actually understood all of that in Spanish. Obviously, I'm Portuguese and I speak Portuguese. So I understand Spanish. Actually, Spanish is pretty easy to understand if you speak Portuguese. It's funny, the Portuguese understand everybody, but nobody understands the Portuguese for some odd reason. Like when I go to Italy, I can piece together what they're saying in Italian, right? Even though a lot of the words aren't the same, but because it's Latin, I can piece it together. I can do the same thing with Spanish. A little bit with French, but not so much, essentially. But when Portuguese speak, nobody understands them, even though it's a Latin language. Anyway, let's carry on.
Dollars, dineros, commas and zeros. Numero uno primero. Told him I'm not a pendejo, no. All I know is succeeding. Yeah. Don't slow down, keep speeding. Yeah. Wild buffalo stampeding. Told ya I'm the last of the Mohican. Thriller. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's time for some. It's time for some. It's time for some action. It's time for some action. Give me satisfaction. It's time for some.
He's firing one bullet at a time and it's going brr, brr. Come on. Oh my god. I must be honest, I'm actually loving this song over here, man. It's actually taking me back. It's giving me a whole bunch of nostalgia. And I think it's just going to be a very biased reaction because of how much I love Will I Am and how much I loved the Black Eyed Peas when I was younger, and I haven't heard them for a while. So it's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous song, man. But you know what? This is what also makes Bollywood so entertaining, is this kind of exaggeration. You know what I mean? People watch it for the ludicrous action scenes. But still, man, hey, man, sometimes cheesy stuff is the greatest stuff. You know what I mean? You need some cheese in your life. Let's go, man.
And for some action, give me satisfaction. It's time for some black. Give me action. Give me satisfaction. Give me action.
Taking every single iconic scene from like a Bollywood action film and using every single iconic scene. I've seen that one before as well. Of course, you know, a car flips over him. Firstly, he actually made the car to flip 1,000 times by just shooting a couple of 9mm bullets at it, right? And then the car flips 1,000,000,000 times, obviously misses him. Obviously, the driver gets pulled out the window seamlessly and the car falls on the side without harming him. Of course that's gonna happen. Come on, man.
Time for action. Satisfaction. Time for some action. Come on.
Absolutely love it. He pretty much jumped over a hole that's the size of the damn Grand Canyon, man, and made it. Come on. What a bicycle, an old bicycle. We are living in very confusing times. We have smartphones and we do dumb things on them. We have artificial intelligence, but we can't tell fake news from facts. Come on, man. We can't handle fake news. How can we handle the deepfake? Don't trust the screen. You know what I mean? And I love the fact that he's used this particular platform where he's over-exaggerated shit, right? To say that this is so, that he's giving you the obvious. It's so clever. He's like making it so obvious that this is all just garbage. It's all just fake. You should be able to dissect the two. You should be able to see what's fake and what's real, right? But we're living in a world where the screen is giving you this fake garbage from all angles. You don't know anymore, right? Back in the day, we used to know the difference. We used to know, okay, well, wait a second, like that was, you know what I mean? The news used to report the news for just the news. Like they used to report there was no opinion pieces. They didn't sensationalize the news. They didn't mold the news around opinions, right? Like they do today, right? CNN, Fox News, all those news, all news platforms. They mold their news pieces around opinion so that they can sort of fit into a certain narrative. They don't report the news anymore, right? And there's still very good reporters in all of these news agencies. There's fantastic reporters, but news, you can see news has been molded. You can see that they're trying to push a certain narrative in a very clever way. They're trying to shape the news. You know what I mean? Instead of just saying this is what was said, this is how it was, blah 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 blah. They then try to lead you into a particular narrative. You know what I mean? Like I watched on CNN the other day about the coronavirus, where they were speaking about this guy that you know, it was an old a father of this lady of this girl that you know, he didn't listen to nobody, didn't wear masks, went out to bars, had parties and whatever else because he was a bit of a socialite, right? Contracted the virus and then died, right? And the guy was like 60 years old and whatever else. And she blamed Trump and the government for her father's death at the end of the day. So she says no. And the way CNN was portraying that was every single question was leading into, was all about saying, you know, why did your father trust Trump so much? Or do you feel betrayed by Trump? You know what I mean? They try and create this narrative, you know, around the thing. I'm not saying right or wrong. I'm not getting into that argument over there. I'm saying in terms of how they shape the news, right? And the way I saw it is that you seem like a partially educated couple. You're a partially educated, very, very well-spoken, educated girl. Father was well-educated, had a very good job, and whatever else. He personally decided to not wear a mask. He personally decided to forget about the rules and go out and do what he wanted to do either way. Then contracted the virus and died, right? And then saying, oh no, it's Trump's fault that he died. No, you hold accountability. You can't tell me that you put everybody knows that politicians across the board are shady, are liars, are bullshitters, right? And you put your entirety of your trust on Donald Trump, knowing the situation that's going on in the world, knowing the numbers that's going on in the world. You chose to be ignorant, and ignorance cost you your life. That your ignorance cost you your life. So I just feel like the way they shape the news is all about there needs to be someone to blame, and let's mold it that way. It's no longer like, this is it, you make your own assertions, you make your own assumptions. It's never like that anymore. They try to lead you into hating somebody. They try to lead you into loving somebody. And right now, it's Trump bad, Joe Biden good. Regardless of the narrative, regardless of anything, Joe Biden could kill somebody, right? And they wouldn't report that. They would still go on to something else. And on the Fox News is the flip of that. You know what I mean? Trump could kill somebody and the Fox News won't report that. You know what I mean? They will flip it. So this is what I'm saying, they're both wrong. And don't get me wrong, I'm no Trump supporter, I'm no nobody supporter. I fucking hate all politicians, they're all fucking garbage. Trump, Biden, I don't give a fuck who you put in front of me, they're all bullshit politicians, right? I'm just not for politicians at all, they're all liars at the end of the day. So you can't attack me on any of that. So yeah, man, but that's what I'm saying, is that everyone tries to shape it according to a narrative, and instead of just saying, this is the fucking news. You take what you want from it. Watch the right news piece, watch the left's news piece, and then find an assertion. You know, make your own assumptions. But that's the world we live in. And I kind of feel like this is a really, really cool way of portraying that. Anyway, guys, let me stop talking. I love you all, man. Please let me know what you think down below. I'll grade it. It's like, the beat is cool. I absolutely love it. I'm being absolutely biased over here. From the creativity standpoint, I absolutely love the song. I'm gonna give it 888 at the end of the day. It's not for me anymore, right? But it's creative, it's cool, it was entertaining. I'll give it 8 across the board, which makes it a 24, which is a 4-star song. Okay, I think that's fair. It probably shouldn't even be there, but I really like what I am, so it's a bit biased. You guys let me know what you think down below. Put your grade in the comments down below, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.